Hello, and welcome to another episode of Beats Banter and Beyond with
What a,
me,
what a
Dave.
rather clear here, Dave.
We do. It looks a lot nicer now, Jason, doesn't it?
It does.
With your
Idea.
your great idea of moving the lights.
Moving the lights so they're facing you and not beside you, which is what we probably should have done. Like, it's probably fucking like, it took a magic mushroom to make that decision.
I see at the end of the day, mate. This is why other people get paid good money to be producers and shit. We're just doing this all on the fly.
That's it.
But it feels like it's been fucking ages since we've
Oh,
been
it's a
here.
couple of weeks.
It has been. It's been a minute, as the kids say. What? How was New York?
Skibbity. Brilliant. It was really good, mate. Mate, we walked 57 miles in 4 days.
Holy shit.
You're doing 30,000 steps a day easily.
I bet you Bonnie Blue still did more than fucking all that.
You could have done more too because we were going out, like, see, no matter what, like, see with the time difference, like, see fucking 6:30, 7:00.
Yeah.
You were waking up. So you were ready to go from then. So we were out the door most days for about 8:30 and on the go. And then we would go somewhere like the first day we went to the Natural History Museum.
But when you're away, you want that though. You don't want to lie in bed and be
No,
like, oh, here,
that's
I've
it.
wasted
But
half a day.
do you know what I mean? Sometimes when you go to Spain, you wake up at like fucking 9 in the morning on holiday and you're fucking hanging and all. You're
I don't
busted.
mean this in a bad way, and it's no disrespect to any Spanish people, but going to Spain's going to Spain. You can go to Spain anytime.
Yeah.
Going to New York is a big trip. It
all
costs
right.
a lot of money. You want to make sure.
That's one thing. We didn't spend as much money this time as me and her spent last time. There was 40s. Do you know why? But we didn't drink.
Yeah, but you're being more reserved as well
Nah,
because you're.
I saved a fortune to go. But the reason we didn't, last time me and Heather were going to all the big restaurants and drinking every night.
Yeah.
Then we had one round a night before we left the hotel, and it was $60 a round. Do you know what I mean? Plus a 20% tip on top.
But it's mad how much the like you hear all this. Oh, it's a 2-drink minimum because they need to make money on the drinks. Like you never have to worry about that here.
I got it.
Like 2-drink, fucking. Where do
She
you
got
see?
a normal glass of wine, and I got a double vodka and Coke.
Yeah.
And it was $60, and then you had to pay the 20%. Well, obviously you could have paid an 18% tip or 20. I always just paid the 20%.
Yeah.
So that.
Oh, look at you! Was that a flex?
That's it.
It's a weird flex.
It's just being nice. But that was all we drank. So we didn't really drink. Whereas the last time me and Heather were going into all the bars and doing 1 round, 2 rounds, you know what I mean?
That's what I meant by being more reserved. You're there with the kids.
Yeah.
You're not going to go out and fucking go mental because you are.
And
you want it to be their trip as well.
Yeah, they got all the stuff that they wanted, anything they wanted to buy. Mate, see as well. See, like, instead of going, the last time we went to all mad restaurants and TGI Fridays and all, no, I mean, you're talking $200 to feed me and her.
Yeah.
This time it was just like Raising Cane's, which, if you haven't been to New York, Raising Cane's is the nicest chicken I've ever had in my life. Like,
right.
So nice. But no, I mean, see, for the feed the 3 of us for like a decent meal.
Bleached chicken, man.
No, I mean, it was like $40 or something to feed the 4 of us.
Yeah.
It was dead on. Like, and then, I mean, you're eating out of the carts and things like that. It wasn't, but didn't really. The only place we went to that was a proper meal was Applebee's.
You're eating out of carts?
No, like the wee carts on the side of the road. And
like, just this personal family trough that you haven't filled with
stuff
food.
like that. Not necessarily the carts, but like stuff out of 7-Eleven,
yeah.
pizza slices,
like food on the go.
Yeah,
fast food.
It was good, like, but. Fuck, and no, another thing. See, last time me and her, see, if you want to go to the top of the Empire State Building, it's like 50 quid a head.
Yeah.
We bought a city pass, which was like $290, and it got all 4 of us in the 5 attractions. So what got us in the 9/11, the Empire State.
Sorry, can I just interject there? At what point does 9/11 become an attraction?
There's a museum.
It's a war. Sorry, not a war memorial, but it is a memorial.
There's a museum.
It's not, when you say the word attraction, you think of like Disneyland or Universal Studios. You don't think 9/11 memorial.
The museum, the memorial is different than the museum.
I get it's part of the thing, but yeah, attractions are fucking far. That's like calling fucking Auschwitz an attraction.
No, I mean, 50 quid a head, that's 200 quid a go 5 times.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, you save money that way if you do it that way. Whereas I saved that before. When we get home, I was like, right, might book a fucking summer holiday here. Like, we looked at the Revolut card on the way home and went, holy fuck, we spent nothing.
That's brilliant, though.
So I was loving it, like, but no, the kids loved it. Everyone was saying to me, oh, well, the kids not too young to enjoy New York.
That's the one thing I thought.
Nah, see, going down there and over Brooklyn Bridge and just obviously the 9/11 museum, and then being on top of the Empire State Building and
9/11
stuff.
attraction.
Well, it is, mate. Like, Aisha took it so serious.
Did you?
She knew nothing about it at all.
Right. Okay.
So Jack's obviously understood what 9/11 was.
Yeah.
She didn't have a clue. So we walked
See,
down.
you forget about that. Like the kids don't actually know that these things happen.
Like, I remember where I was when it happened, mate. No, I mean? But so we again just walked down. It was like 3.5 miles from our hotel, but it's just a straight fucking line. Like, it's
Yeah.
just one walk. We wandered down, and the whole way down, she was like, well, "Why did they do it?" And I was trying to explain the people that done it don't like America. They were terrorists, and that's why they done it. They were trying to hurt Americans. So when then she got,
It's hard as a
it's
foreigner,
hard.
a tourist, trying to explain this to your child when there's Americans
I
around you
know.
listening to it. Like, how are you going to handle our fucking cultural experience that we
I did
have?
feel that even in the place whenever, because we got the wee microphone things, where it explains everything to them. So she done everything in it. Like, me and her were just reading whenever I had like ladder 3, which was like the first ladder, because in the fire department they have the department, and then they have a ladder team.
Right, yeah.
Ladder 3 was the first one there. All of them ended up dead. And she fucking went through everything, knew all the names and all. Was see, when she got out, she was explaining it all to me.
That's class.
So she took it really fucking serious. But you could just see her wee innocence going away. Like,
Yeah.
no, I mean, see, when you go in and there's a big screen that shows you them hitting the towers, and then it also shows you them falling down, and you could just see her go, people are dickheads.
There's just something chipped away. There's a bit of your childhood innocence that's
I
just
know.
gone now.
That was a sad thing, but she loved it. Like, and
But
like,
it's
it never gurned once, mate.
it's
Not
character
once.
building.
See the walking, because, like, don't get me wrong, there's some nights I was going to go,
Yeah.
felt it, but didn't gurn once, mate. They were loving every minute of it.
That's good. On your point of explaining things, just to interject on you, I took the child. I found a rope swing in
Yeah,
in the estate and was like, "Oh, here, come on, we'll go down this." And as we're
like
walking
a
past,
proper someone put a rope up with a bit of wood on the end of it,
oh no,
sort of
this
thing.
is like there's 3 bits on it, but it's
Right.
it's even really high up. Like I had to lift her up. It'd be hard for me to get onto.
Yeah.
But as we were walking back to the house, there's like, do you know a flat roundabout? It's not really a roundabout. It's just that wee painted white jobby.
Yeah.
And she was like, "What's that?" I was like, "It's a roundabout." I was like, "No, but what's on it?" And then I sort of realized that there's a very, very, very faded picture of King Billy. I was like, "Oh, well, look, I'm going to have to fucking try and explain this to you now." Obviously, it's difficult for me being the half a Jaffa that I am. But what made it more awkward
Do you want me to phone surgery for you?
yeah, there was 2 fucking big, burly, fucking butch
Did you
fellas
tell her
standing just beside it, mate. And I was
old
like,
King Billy had a 10-foot willy, and he showed it to the woman next door? She thought it was a snake, so she hit it with a rake, and now it's only 5'4".
"Do you feel better for that now, do you?" I no, mate. I felt awkward as fuck because these 2 very butch, probably involved in some sort of organization, men were standing there, and she's going, "Who's that man?" I'm like, "Aye, that's King Billy." Oh, sounded good Protestant. I was like, "What he do?" He's like, "Aye, he won a battle, done something." He's like, "Did he die?" He's like,
One stage.
eventually, yeah, he dies. Like, Ruby, stop asking me questions here. They're gonna fucking sniff the take out of me, and don't fucking kick me out here. But it was,
Brilliant.
and then later on that day, we also had to then explain there what gay is. But it's
Yeah.
like that. The King Belly thing was funny because it's like I should know that. That's fucking my cultural heritage. But it's funny.
Well, I suppose it is both of yours, because
Yeah.
one side you get beat, the other side won.
It's like, do you know the way you go and beat drums on the 12th? That's why because of him. But whenever, obviously, when we were younger, because this was what we found strange. You wouldn't have your parents would never have sat down and explain what gays are.
No.
And if it was, be like, "Oh, you fucking stay away from them." But I'd mentioned, because there's a guy in my work who's gay, my team, and I was saying there were the context of this, sorry, was
He sounded very homophobic here.
there was an email sent out about LGBTQ plus week, and it was like the do's and don'ts. Do say this, don't stereotype. Do say this, don't do this. But then there was a quiz, and the quiz was so stereotype. Who won RuPaul's Drag Race? Who was the first gay person to be on a podcast? You're like, this is the most stereotypical fucking things that you're wanting.
doing,
But as I was giving off about this, Ruby was like, "What's gay?" I'm like, "Well, the way Johnny and Peter are gay, like just when 2 men or 2 women are together instead of like mummy and daddy." Okay, and just went back to your tablet. Like, but it's weird for us because in our
Yeah,
younger child you would be like, oh,
it
but
wasn't
now
normal. Like
that's society now, and it's good that she knows, and
at that
that's
age,
it. But
yeah,
she doesn't give a fuck.
it's normal to her.
Yeah,
So that's it. It's the same with I never told Aisha like, but Aisha knows because her dance teacher
right. Okay.
Thomas
Yeah,
is gay. So obviously
it's gay.
Heather has already told her that what
One of
that is.
those.
Do you know what I mean? But like, whenever I was a kid, if there was, I didn't really come across people like that. Do you know what I mean? If
Because you're straight, mostly gay people come across them.
you know what I mean? But it was like there wasn't many, and it was sad really because back
Because you had to
then
hide your
they were
identity.
hiding it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But no, it's good. It's good that the world's moved on that way.
But yeah. So what? Tell us more about New York then.
Mate, see them brachiosaurus, mate. Can you imagine the size? See with muscle and skin on them.
Yeah.
See the size. They would be.
I would love to go
Fucking
to the
hell.
natural. I would love more
It's
to go to the
insane.
vaults beneath the Natural History Museum,
See what's
where
there.
the
Your mom.
stuff that they're not gonna let you fucking see.
It's scary that because you're just looking up at these things. Like, don't get me wrong, T-Rexes all look big, but they're nothing compared to these
Yeah.
fucking things. Like
I would imagine that in itself is quite the fucking size, like the building for it.
it's massive. It's 4 floors or something. It's 4
Well, there's
floors.
4 floors
That's
in
what I'm saying.
fucking the
You
Ulster
say you
Museum,
walk,
mate, but
you
you're
walk
not.
up, you walk. I know it's huge. Like so, you walk. That's what I'm saying. You walk up, and you go, all right. We walk 3.5 mile up here.
Yeah.
And then you walk 3.5 mile back. So in your head, you're going, all right, we walked fucking 7 mile.
Yeah.
But then you forget you
You go
walked
round the
around the
whole
place
fucking
too. So when
building,
you go
yeah.
back and you've done 12 mile and it's 5:30 at night, and you're going, holy fuck.
Am I tired?
It's madness, mate. But it was obviously there's nothing quite like going up top of the Empire State Building and all. See, just looking over the whole city.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So
Well, there was, but it's not there anymore because it's an attraction now.
we've done the top of the Rocket Day, and it started snowing when we were up there.
I noticed that. I meant to ask you. So was it snowing
It's
for long, or
snow
was it just a day?
just an hour or two.
Right.
You know
Okay.
what I mean? So when it was cold, like the first 2 days were freezing. It was like -2, so it was cold. Like I had jumpers and all underneath my jackets and stuff, but it wasn't. See, because it's all built up and the cars and all, it wasn't. It didn't feel like
You're not
-2.
getting the wind.
It wasn't. Don't get me wrong. If you went down the street and there was wind chill, it was rough, but it wasn't. It wasn't as bad as you would think it would be. And then the last 2 days, it was fucking just our temperature. But so we've done the top of the rock at daytime, and then we've done the Empire State at night. And looking at it at night, yeah, see for as far as the eye can see in every direction.
Yeah.
It's just lights. There's no way if you go up a cave hill, you look, it's lights, and then it goes green. You know what I mean? It goes dark.
There's a certain cutoff.
There's a cutoff. It's not like that. It's just maze and maze of fucking lights. Like,
well, it's what you see in the fucking movies and all. I think that would be cool to see. Just
it is,
looking
mate.
at the whole
It's definitely
fucking...
worth it. Just that. See, just to go there and go up one of them buildings. That alone.
I've been to New York, but I was a teenager when I
yeah.
went, so it was more.
I don't want to be here.
Yeah. Plus, as well, whenever I was a teenager, it wasn't all fucking YouTube and shit. Like the highlight of my trip was, there's the WWF cafe here. I could go down and buy fucking some like t-shirt.
That's it. See, when we got there, like Heather and the kids were like, I want to go to like Crumble Cookie. And you're like, right. So like in your head, you're thinking of like this big fucking.
The fuck's a Crumble Cookie?
It's a wee tiny store that sells like cookie ice cream fucking things. Right. So it's like ice cream cookie on cookies and all. Don't get me wrong, it was really nice.
That sounds nice.
It was really nice, but like in your head, you're going, it's going to be like this big fancy chain store thing. It was a wee tiny fucking shop.
Like a wee pokey hole thing.
Like, what? But that's all because of YouTube and TikTok. They knew all about all this.
Yeah.
So all the places they went, it was just from like seeing on YouTube or whatever.
But it's mad that way.
Like we didn't go one place that I wanted to go. Like it was just like
you're just there.
I was just following
hands, mate. That's it.
I know. And they're like, why, Daddy always, like, he's struggling. He's walking behind us. I'm like, no, I'm keeping an eye on you all. You know,
I'm just making sure
I'm
walking behind
you to make sure you're all right.
You ever heard of Epstein?
But there was one, where did we go? It was like after one of the big Madison Square Garden basketball matches. We didn't go to it now. But it was close to Madison Square Garden. We went in getting something to eat. I can't remember where it was. Mm-hmm. And Jax was sitting on the table with his phone. Some homeless guy was just over his shoulder. And I spied him straight up. So I put my bag down and I got off the seat and I was ready to go after him. And he just sort of, like, he spied me and he just scooted on. And Heller said that Jack's him there, like he was on your phone up and he shit himself. He was like, oh, like because in his head he's like, oh,
That's sweet.
it's sweet, and
Yeah.
he went fuck and he put it away. But another thing, him like see before we went, you hear about all the homeless problem in New York.
Mhm.
I didn't find it that bad where I was like,
No.
and I like we walked the whole way around Manhattan. There was no foreign homeless people. I'll tell you that. There
But
was a lot of there was
Did you walk about during the day or at night?
both.
Right.
No, honestly,
Well, I
it
suppose 'cause-
wasn't that bad, mate. It was like maybe Belfast city centre.
Well, no, 'cause the reason I asked you that was because during the day, if you walked about in Belfast, it's not that bad. But once the shops close at 6 o'clock,
Yeah,
you can see that it's crazy the problem with
Yeah.
homeless now. But obviously, New
Well,
York is a
again,
city that doesn't sleep.
sleep eye. So again, if there were more, you didn't know. Now, you did see the people with sleeping bags and all, but it wasn't foreign. Like I was told, it's all foreign homeless people.
Yeah.
It was all just normal Americans who
Aye.
were homeless. You know what I mean? It was just like, but again, then you have to think about Trump has started deporting everyone, so maybe that's why they're keeping a low profile.
How do you deport homeless foreigners?
I know. Where do you? I know.
Like how do you even start that?
I know. It's mad, like, but
Walk it down. Which here, say this phrase for me.
I wouldn't go for longer than 4 nights. Like,
No.
nah.
That's what it
You
is.
can
It's
see
a
everything
fancy
4
city
days.
break.
It's a fancy city break. You can do. Obviously, me and her could have done a lot more because obviously they're not allowed in the bars or nothing,
Yeah.
kids. So, but 4 is fine. Like,
No, I agree with you. We were there. It was for my mum and dad's business, but we were there for 10 days. But we done 5 days in New York, and then went up to New Jersey for 5 days.
yeah,
And then came back again. So it was broke up, and it was nice because New Jersey was actually really nice.
we went to the what do you call it? Jersey Gardens, a big massive outlet place,
Yeah.
shopping center. So we went over there like one of the days. It was good.
It's just like the domestic version of New York.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
it's
like
not built up because
yeah.
Aisha, I was like, they don't have houses here really. There's very little houses. It's all like apartments.
Yeah.
Drove into New Jersey. Thought they didn't have houses. I was like,
That's your New Jersey now. Though.
right.
I remember going to a yard sale, mate. Fucking
Right.
yard, because we were driving back, and it was just one of these things. Someone was having a yard sale randomly, and we're like, "Well, we all stop." Well, obviously, I wasn't. I was a child. It was obviously everybody being like, "Oh, here, fuck! Do you want to call it a yard sale for a laugh?" I bought a baseball, man, for like 90 cents. I was like, "Oh, here, fuck! Got a
Happy
baseball,
days.
yeah, that's class."
Fucking brilliant.
But it was just doing wee stupid things like you
But
see
that
on the movie.
you see on the TV, that's what it is, and like everywhere you go, it's just horns beeping. I mean, it's just like it's just
the
beep,
noise,
beep, beep, beep.
the fucking steam coming out of the gratings and all.
That's what I said. It's actually good Israel.
Yeah.
Not Israel.
Palestine. Let's not fucking let's not fucking be segregating anybody, mate.
But it's just shooting up out of the ground everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, all the fucking because of the subways, obviously. But
yeah, that was the one thing that blew my mind whenever I went.
it's the subways. They make them fucking dead awkward to use. We tried to do it on the way back from Brooklyn Bridge, and wouldn't accept my card. I wouldn't accept her card, and you could only do one ticket at a time. So it wasn't the way. Like when we were getting the train to the airport, you can go in, you just go ticket to fucking New York airport, bump 4 of them.
Yeah.
It was so awkward. We couldn't, and there's no one about in the subways to tell you how to do it.
It's all self-automated.
Just self-automated. So we ended up having to just get a taxi. Just we're like, fuck. That's a fucking stupid one. Like,
you definitely don't want to be fucking jumping the turnstile and getting done in America.
Fucking then jail. Fuck's sake.
No, that's
2 kids.
you don't want to, and then either put into the fucking system.
But they didn't make it. It wasn't easy. And see the last time we were there, I remember me and Heather tried to do it, and we couldn't work it out.
Yeah,
couldn't work it out at all. Like obviously we had the ticket thing, and it was like put your card in, you put the card in, remove your card, type the pin in, and it just like wouldn't accept the card.
You come home, a grand missing.
That's it. Some wee fucking homeless guys running about with Gucci top on.
You're in the airport trying to get Burger King. It's like,
it must have given me money, mate.
Well, there's been a few things while you're away, mate, that I've been wanting to discuss with you, and the first thing we'll just get out of the way because it's the most recent thing. Of videos that you put up on fucking Instagram.
The TikTok one done like 400,000 views or something.
Mate,
it's just as bad on there.
Just how fucking backwards our country is.
people obviously are new to the internet and can't read.
But no, it was the fact that like I saw it was like, ah, that's funny, and then my phone kept pinging, and it was like somebody going, ah, this is this woman, and she was doing it for this, and someone's like, well, actually, I think you'll find that she was doing it for this, and
For a
then
bit of context, there was a
yes,
woman
sorry,
from back in like I don't know, it must have been when the Good Friday Agreement happened,
well, that's
and
what
she
it's
was
about.
like,
It's about the Good Friday
"God
Agreement.
forgive you, Ulster will never forgive you," and I put on it like about tensions heat up outside Belfast International Airport after closing the smoking garden, thinking it would be funny, like Ulster will not forgive you
Yeah,
for doing that to us.
the sons of Ulster will not
Like
forget.
the children of Ulster will not
That's what
forget
it
you.
is.
And I was like, I thought it was funny because obviously Belfast International Airport's in Ulster.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people did get it.
Oh,
See on TikTok, especially people are
no,
going,
initially, yeah,
uh,
but it's whenever. Well, all it takes is for one person to be
uh,
like, "Oh, well, this is actually this. Well, I think you'll find." And then there's people be like, "Well, actually, if you go back to the Gaelic of Scottish fucking
uh,
Ireland," and you're like, "Who the fuck cares? It is 4 in the morning, and you are still blowing this shit up, arguing about fucking the Good Friday Agreement. It was about smoking areas, you
I
mad
know.
cunt."
That's it. That's all I kept replying to people when they were writing something stupid and new to the internet, mate.
Yeah, it's just like what this is about a smoking area being closed, mate. It's got fuck all to do with
I seen people
1890s.
writing in, this was on TikTok, like, we wouldn't fucking listen to the Daily Mail anyway, they're a load of shit. And I was like, yeah, mate, you clearly didn't read the caption. He went, oh, sorry, mate, I just saw your woman. And I was like, and I was like, mate, this is nuts. But it did bring out the worst in the country.
Oh, it really did.
And how many people were replying as well on TikTok going, like, people are daft, like people not realizing what this is about.
But that's it. And it's just it shows how fucking mad the
On
internet can be.
Instagram, the first post, Billy Gilly saying, "Oh, mate, I can't believe I've done that. Like, thank God I stopped smoking."
Yeah.
And me going, "How'd you stop?" And he goes, "Use patches. Can you recommend me any patches?" And then underneath it
It's
is,
just
"You
bar.
fucking orange bastard and you vegan bastard."
What color were your fucking patches?
I
were,
mean,
were them patches supporting or against Palestine and Israel? You're like,
fucking-
guys, fucking chill.
I know.
But
But
it,
here,
it was
it's
so
our
good.
biggest ever performing Instagram
It
post.
was
Like,
so funny.
what is it, 150,000 plays or something now?
Oh,
Fucking
man.
thousands of likes.
It was so funny. Like see whatever I just opened, I like because
I wish someone would like our music as much as I like that.
but that's it. It just goes to show you as well. It's
Aye,
like
stupid thing.
well, all the attractions there. It's just people be like, "Oh, that's funny,"
I know.
and that's it.
It's fucking mad. Like,
No one gives a fuck about music anymore. I don't even give a fuck about music anymore. It would seem.
I
Like,
give a fuck about smoking in the international airport.
No, but in all honesty,
We say to
talked about
promoters
this
now,
earlier.
if you're booking us out of anywhere, book us out of the city, or we're booking out of the city because we're not
They
going
don't
up
have
there.
a fucking smoking area in the city either.
Exactly, but you get through there in 2 seconds, and if you want to go back out, you can go
yeah,
back out.
yeah.
I've done it many times in the city where I've just went when we've had flight delays.
Oh yeah.
I've went outside and had a smoke and come back
No,
in.
no. Yes, that's what you do. What actually happens is Sergi goes, I'm going for a piss. And then an hour later, you're like, where the fuck is Jason? And you ring him and say, I mate, I just wanted to go for a smoke and I'm not getting my boarding passes printed again. So just stayed out here in the rain for an hour smoking. Like, fuck.
I think I'm going to have to take a
Meanwhile,
leaf
we're
out of
all
Billy
just sitting
Gillies.
fucking puffing away in the fucking thing. Like, go, you take your puff. No one said fuck on. You're standing
Mine's are-
freezing for an hour.
Mine's are big puffs, so you know what I mean. These are smoking wee
You
gay
are a big
ones.
puff.
But I think I'm going to have to take a leaf out of Billy Gillies' book and stop vaping.
I stopped vaping.
You still smoke, oh, you fucking dick.
No.
That's fucking... You smoke fucking fags still, you madman.
I don't smoke fags. What are you talking about? I know, but I was smoking and vaping, and I only smoke when I'm smoking joints. I don't smoke like fags. I'm not puffing away 20 deck.
Aye.
I would have a few joints and that's it. But
Mate, that is a crime against humanity, what they done up in that airport. Like, tell me. That is, mate, there was fuck all wrong with that wee fucking
do you know what I mean?
box.
See if they took away the disabled ramps. Imagine the fucking outcry they would have
I'm
there.
telling you, we should all just start smoking in the bar. Well, that'll fucking... Mate, you can buy vapes in the airport. You can't fucking smoke them.
Yeah, but you can also buy fucking bottles of vodka in the airport. You're not allowed to drink them.
You drink 'em when you get on plane. That's what I hate. Oh, I hate it. I went and bought a fucking bottle of drink in the New York airport.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'll get this. I'll knock a fuck out of it. Take a good knack of it. Fall asleep on the plane.
Yeah.
They leave it at the gate for you. You
Oh,
don't
well,
get
yeah,
it.
in America, you have to pick it up whenever you're
So I
getting
had
on the
to go
plane.
into a bar and buy food and drink at the same time. I was fucking raging. Fucking fuming.
See, it's not as good as here. But yeah, that's the one thing I remember from being a kid over in America. It's like, anything you buy on duty free,
You don't
we
get
make
it.
it easy for you. You don't even have to carry it. We'll bring it to the gate for you.
I was like, no, you're missing the point, love. It's
No,
like,
no, sorry. I'll just take that now.
and then I left the bottles of alcohol on the plane, and didn't realize till we got off, and then had to go. And lucky enough,
I went go and get something off the plane.
I left. I went to the wee guy at the Swiss point, the Swiss fucking whatever you call him. And I says, mate, I left a couple of bottles of vodka on the plane there. And he went, how long? Boom, boom, rang up. They went, right, down with you in 5 minutes. Your man came down and goes, thank God you done that, because if you didn't do that, we'd have had to go to customs and we had to sign all these forms and all the fucking.
Oh, why? Because I don't know what's in it. No?
I was like, fucking brilliant.
You just saved me a load of paperwork, lad.
That's exactly what he said. And I was like, fucking happy. I'm still half asleep, mate. Going, fucking brilliant.
Oh, mate, I embarrassed myself the other night. I called a delivery driver something it's a word I have never used before, and it's a phrase that I've never referred to anybody else. And it just rolled off the tongue, and I closed the door. I was like, oh my God, I actually said that to a human being.
Right.
It's not mad. I was like, I brought the food down. I was like, all right, thanks, boss. Close the door.
It's not that weird though.
No,
like a
but
lot
the
of
fact
people.
you know that is not a phrase that I would ever
No.
use. It's not even a phrase that I would be around. Thanks, boss.
That's a fucking West Belfast classic.
I was so scundered. I was like, I actually said that to someone. Like, he don't even care, but to me, I was like, that's fucking, that's gross. We were on something there and fucking completely got the
people of Ulster.
Oh, the people of Ulster. That's what it was.
As the people right now, you know, Ulster is fucking Monaghan and Donegal and all too. And I was like, why do they not use Belfast International Airport? And he was like, what are you on about? And I was like, read the caption, you fucking dick.
Would they not use Londonderry Airport?
Where's that go to? Nowhere.
I'd say.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's what people are right now. Once it started catching fire like that, I was like, this is going to blow up. Like,
oh yeah.
Because it was the comments were nuts. Like,
but as I've said, that's what you can do to trick algorithms. Like, you could just put up a picture of an ice pop and be like, I hear this is a cold stick.
No, it's an ice
pop, and then people are like, fucking, we've done that with that.
Yeah, ice cold.
Fucking hell.
That blew up too, like.
But
that one fucking the only tune that's properly blew up on us on TikTok really was Born in Belfast.
Yeah. Because
we should just do Belfast shit from now on. It seems to work, right?
Yeah. We'll just scour the internet for all sorts of Belfast shit now and see what we can fucking come across. There was a few fucking
no surrender.
It's like your mom from T13.
The glasses.
Fuck up. Fuck up.
You're not getting anywhere. We did that too, and we played it in T13. For those who are listening who do not know.
Oh, that was fun night. I seen that Limelight are hosting a very weird rave.
Right.
It's a WWE disco, and the DJ is Mark Henry. We ever
Mark Henry,
like the Attitude Era?
Yeah.
So Mark Henry is playing WWE entrance music bangers all night in the Limelight. It sounds like it'd be fun. From like,
as soon as I get born after a bit.
Imagine the fucking smell of the room.
You smell what the Rock is cooking. Because he has to play that.
Yeah, but like it's just all old anthems. It's like, okay, it's a niche, but it's fucking weird. Like, how many people are going? I can't imagine.
I can't imagine Mark Henry DJing being cheap. Like,
I can't imagine Mark Henry DJing full stop.
No, it's a playlist. That's nuts. Nah, fuck, that's a weird one.
How do you go from being the world's strongest man, like literally the world's strongest? I watched a documentary about him, and he was the world's strongest man, and then some guy beat him, and he had to ask Vince to release him from his WWE contract. He's like, I can't wrestle for you as the world's strongest man if I'm not. And he went and trained, and he fucking smashed the guy, and was like, fuck you. It wasn't even like, oh, I'll beat you a wee bit. He fucking shit all over them, and then came back and was like, yeah, just wanted to, make sure I was still the world's strongest man. You're like, you're a mad cunt.
That is nuts.
And now he's DJing in the Limelight.
Imagine them crossfaders getting broke.
Jesus.
The power.
Fucking boom.
Hell, taking fucking stages with him. Do you ever remember the video of the organ donors in the stage fell down?
Oh, why he's
in
standing on
America.
it?
It was like in LA or something, and Scott stood up on the stage, and the stage, the decks gonna
I can see how it could happen, mate. There's a
mate.
there's
After
a few times I've felt the
that
table
one in
going.
Malta was a bit ropey, like,
Yeah, yeah, it
wasn't it?
was. It was very
It was
ropey.
like it was like like there was a 2x4 and a 2x4, nothing in between.
Yeah, if you could find the joints or right
Ah,
where everything was held together, you were sweet. But
yeah,
anything in the middle of that, there
yeah,
was a good chance you were. But how the fuck then was DJ Sammy and your woman
up
both up
there.
on that?
I know.
Like that's what I didn't understand. That was the only thing in my head kept going. You're not falling through this. They've already been on it.
Uh,
But at the same time, I was like, they've already
did
fucked
you
this
hear
up.
that too?
I thought it was me.
I heard something there too. Right?
Do you think it's that spaghetti and meatballs again? Did you? So I mean, there was a few fucking nautical things that I saw, and again, it just goes back to people being stupid as fuck. So first of all, did you see the guy getting eaten by a whale?
I in the boat.
Mate,
That's the second one I've seen. Actually, one happened a few years ago.
did it?
I seen one a few years ago. It's
How
bad back.
unlucky.
Unless it's just came back around again. It's the same
No,
one.
this happened. This only happened to the guy
I seen
whenever.
one not that long ago. On a kayak your boy was in, boom, and it
Aye.
spat him back out again.
He's like, yeah, we didn't see any signs of it, and the next thing, fucking, I was just in it,
I
and
under
then he
this,
spat me out again.
under a school of fish. He must have been.
It's like you can't. There's nothing.
That's
you
a
can do.
story and a half. That
There's
though, isn't it?
nothing you can do.
No,
Like if the whale's fucking like you're just gonna sit in its belly and wait to die. It's not gonna chew
they're
you.
not stupid. They'll spit you back out again.
Aye, but if you somehow went down, like you're not getting chewed up, you will be alive and just have to be slowly dissolved by fucking
But
whales.
you'll
stomach
drown.
acid.
Surely you're fucking drowning in their stomach.
Swimming about a whale's belly.
What do you call that? What was that story?
Jonah?
Jonah. Fucking hell. No, it is mad, like, but just shows you anything can happen in the sea.
But that's
Don't go in the sea,
it's
mate.
so vast.
Fuck that.
Like it was cool though. His dad, but like imagine you see your
Getting
son.
it on camera.
You're like, oh, here we're just having this lovely little kayak. Oh, my son just got eaten by a fucking whale. There was another woman as well. Now this fucking took the biscuit for me because right, let's just do a test first of all, right? If you're on a beach and you notice that a shark has come into the shallows of the beach where you are, what do?
Move.
Away from it.
Oh,
Yeah. This woman thought it'd be a good idea to try and like get it over for a selfie. I was like, come on in. So it bit both of her hands off.
bollocks.
She tried to get a selfie with it. And they're like, oh, fucking terrible. It's like, well, no, you don't get a selfie with a fucking shark. If it's
No.
that close to the land, it's obviously hurt or there's something wrong with it. Stay the fuck away. Don't be like, here, look, can I?
It's gonna attack you no matter what, even if you're trying to help it.
Yeah.
Like, see, orcas and stuff, they'll help you. If they're beach, they'll let you pull them back
Right, 'cause
out
they
because
know
they
when
sort
to
of
crack.
understand
Yeah.
a fucking shark's first instinct is to bite.
Oh, well, that's it. It's the predatory instinct. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Get off me. But who in their right mind's like, oh, I could get a selfie with this thing here. Do you mind if I just move you over, Mr. Shaw? Oh no, he seems to have bit my fucking hands off. This was an unexpected turn of events. I never in the life of my days saw this coming. Fuck.
Aye.
Now
Should
that,
have
that
stayed in
is
school.
like that's a story, but that's a story you're not proud of. Getting eaten by a whale,
I know
great
you
story.
wouldn't be able to throw darts.
Oh, how'd you lose your hands? Oh, I got the bit off by a shark. Oh, that's fucking like it starts as an interest. How did that happen? Like, were you out doing something? I was like, oh no, I just wanted a selfie with it. Oh, stupid bitch. Like that's people will go from
natural
going,
selection.
that's a
Back
cool
in the
story.
day,
You're
they
stupid.
until now, usually they wouldn't have made it. Like people
Oh,
like
no.
I wouldn't have made it.
That was life selecting her. Be like,
Yeah.
"Nah, you cannot fucking keep going.
You imagine being her husband. They should be getting blowjobs forever. We no more hand jobs. I'll just give you a hand job and I no.
Wait, nubbins. Rolling about like a fucking hot pastry.
Starting a fire. Who's gonna start the fire?
Oh, there's a bit of smoke. It's all right.
Oh fucking hell. We're dickheads, like.
Oh, not as big a dickhead as her who tried to get a selfie with a fucking shark.
I know.
Oh, mate. What? Why? This is another one. I thought that this was just. This just takes the biscuit, right? So, let me read the headline to you first of all, and then I'll explain to you how it all happened because this is how I got fucking sucked into it. is it not working? Teen becomes pregnant from oral sex. Right? So you're like, okay, let's see how the fuck they pull this one, right? So this is mad. She's a Colombian girl, right? So she was
So she was getting
no,
spit
no.
roasted.
Look, she genuinely there was no sex involved in this, right? This is the
You
only
sure
way.
her name's not Mary?
No, oh no, that's legit. The doctors have confirmed there's a real reason for this, right? But
Right.
it gets dark, man. Right? So this Colombian girl was cheating on her boyfriend and was sucking the fella off that she was doing the cheating with, right? He blew his load, she swallowed, and then the boyfriend who she was doing the cheating on came in, caught them at it, and he stabbed the fuck out of her. And they think that because the semen or whatever time has elapsed, the semen has got onto the knife, and as he's been perforating her, it has helped transfer the semen from her body into
Her womb.
her womb, and now she's become pregnant from sucking dick. What the fuck?
That is morbid. Like, there you go, girls. Don't be fucking cheating on your boy.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like you always heard it, like whenever you were young, like, oh here, can I get pregnant from fucking like sitting on a toilet seat and all this here after someone's wanked on us? Like,
Can I get AIDS from sitting on a toilet seat?
you've always been told you cannot be pregnant from sucking dick, and science has now proven that
You
you can
can.
in fact get pregnant from sucking dick. It just takes
It just takes a fucking angry boyfriend to walk in after.
what did fucking Ian Malcolm teach us from Jurassic Park, man? Life will find a way.
Aye, he did all right.
That's it, man. Life will always find a way to bypass it if it needs to.
She just needed to be pregnant. Her.
But that's the immaculate conception. Maybe that's what happened to fucking Mary.
Who pays the child support? Like, you can't take it off a knife, like.
Oh no, it definitely it's still your man's.
Aye, but is he
semen.
not dead? Did your man not kill him? Surely
Oh, I don't.
he's bound to. He's
I-
bound to get chopped up.
No, I think they both got stabbed. But
I seen that video. I seen a video like that, like the other
it
week.
just hit me there. Normally, you stab people and you take life. This guy stabbed
and
someone
give
and they
life?
fucking created life. Like he's like +1 stabbing.
You sure he's not Jesus? Fuck's sake.
Hear me, I stabbed someone once and I created a person. What the fuck?
You can't go to jail for that, surely. That's a net positive.
Well, look, I killed 2 of them, but I created one.
Technically, no, I killed one of them.
The other one,
The other one has another baby in her, so technically,
by lots of average, we're sweet here, aren't
we're back to even.
There's the same amount of people in the world, or there will be in
Aye.
9 months.
Well, there's the same amount of people in this situation at least, so it doesn't really matter.
They all sort of share the same DNA. It's
Aye.
all right.
That's nuts.
Oh man, completely was sucked in by that. So was he.
So was he. He was sucked in.
And
All
then
right.
it just went down this fucking dark rabbit.
Did you see the one yesterday on TikTok? Your man in the back of a van.
No, I seen a picture. Of
Oh
some
man, it's
fella
funny as fuck.
with his
The
trousers down.
the wife pulls up and he's in the back of a van bucking some bird. And
Oh.
and then she opens the back door and he's like, "Fucking, that's us done. That's us done." We're like, "Obviously, it's done. She just got you cheating," but he's trying to put it all on her. And then fucking, he goes, you can see it. It starts to sink in. He goes, "Fucking kids are in the car there too, aren't they?" And she's like, "Ah." And the kids are in the car right beside the van. But imagine these were older people.
I saw a picture of this.
These
and
are
just
like
thought it was
40-year-olds, and he's bucking in the back of a sweet 30 van.
Aye, but whenever I saw the picture, I thought it was some work fella whose mates had caught him wanking in the back of the work van or something. I was like, haha, that's funny.
His wife caught him riding some bird.
Holy shit.
And she's dressed like like an office secretary with like fucking a suit jacket and all on.
Who's getting bucked in the back of a work van?
I know.
Like,
That's some saying, mate.
Here, love, just move them screws out of the way, you'll be all right.
It was like a trolley and all in it, mate. It was fucking only a wee tiny van, mate. And they were parked like in the fucking country lane or something. They looked like. So they were, no, I mean, they were fucking out of the way trying.
Aye.
She's been like, "I'm gonna catch this cunt there." She did. All over
With the
Facebook.
kids in the car. That's
That's I said to
bad
her,
move.
like, see if I thought you were doing it and I was going to do that, I would never bring you in with me.
Oh no, the kids.
And she was like, "Bollocks, you have to know what he's like." I was like, "Nah."
No, the kids.
The kids should be stayed out of
The
it.
kids can be told whatever story you
They
want.
can watch it on Facebook
I don't-
later. Fuck's sake.
But you can tell kids whatever story afterwards. But at the heat of the moment, children should never see that.
No,
Because
100%. I agree.
what happens if that goes wrong? He picks up a spanner and beats her to death, and then he's like, "Oh fuck, my kids are in the car." They've now had the witness.
Or she starts fucking stabbing him and he ends up pregnant.
Well, it is 2025.
Anything
Bitch,
can
you know,
happen.
anything can happen.
You don't know what can happen.
But like that is a bad thing. You shouldn't be bringing your kids to that. You can tell them that their dad or ma is the worst
He's
person
a
in the
cunt,
world, but let their little brains do their own imagining that they don't need to see a woman.
You can
fall
hear
into-
the hurting her like 13 years we've been married. Oh, like fuck off, fuck. I feel sorry for her, like, but then
This is a really hard one.
again, he's sitting like this here, no, and his t-shirt's just covering his dick. He's going, "Go ahead, show Facebook your dick." Like, yeah, like that's embarrassment enough. You know what I mean?
You
Fuck's
have
sake.
absolutely no dignity.
I know.
And it's like, here, show Facebook your dick.
But you know what I mean, like, you don't need to bring the kids along for that ride. Like,
Right, so she broadcast this on Facebook as well.
no, she posted the full video. It's everywhere. Mate,
Oh,
now,
right,
like,
okay.
she posted the full video
I know,
on
sorry, I
Facebook.
didn't know
aye.
if it was like a Facebook live. I think she was like, "I will fuck it, we'll just expose it live on our
I
here."
know.
That's a bit
Funny,
show
like-
Facebook your dick.
But he's like acting a pig lad at the start. Then you just see him start to go like, "Oh shit!" Like I'm.
Aye, but that's
like, it's
the blood's leaving his cock and going back to his brain. And he's like, "Oh, you know, oh shit, I'm in
And
trouble
the
here."
other wee girl who he's riding just bounces in the front of the van, sits there,
Oh,
and then
did
she starts.
Did she sit there for the whole thing?
She gets because this is in the back door, so she bounces in the front of the van, and then obviously she mustn't have any other way home from wherever they are, so she's waiting, and then she goes, "I'm gonna phone the police. You're videoing me," and then the way around the front of, she goes to the front. "Go ahead, phone the police, you fucking whore," or something. Like, you get her buck.
I know, like, what are they going to say? Oh, officers, can you come and help us? We've been caught bucking in a van. Well, you're breaking the law.
That's it.
You're breaking the law. First of all.
Imagine they both could scoop for fucking public indecency.
Well, that's what it would be.
Fucking brilliant. Nah, fair play. But the kids thing was the one that got me. I was like, I was on her side the whole time until she says,
I love how you're just like, oh, but you can hear the hurt in her voice.
Aye,
I started to get the
13 years we've been married. Maybe if you opened your legs a wee bit more, lovey, with me doing it, you fucking dickhead. Maybe if you didn't have so many headaches.
fucking anything, though.
Aye.
Oh, mate, but no, that's mad.
Funny, like. That's a problem, I guess.
Facebook,
You
your dick.
can't even get fucking. You can't even fucking get caught cheating without it ending up on Facebook.
Fucking the internet's just a wild place, man, and it's just there for us all to see. And again,
It's the best thing ever. Like, it really is.
well, the internet.
Aye.
Oh no, it's bad.
Mate, it's fucking brilliant. There's some days I go by going like, that is amazing. Like, what the fuck is
Your algorithm is fucking shocking.
it's mad, isn't it?
Like for the amount of shit that we Google on my profiles, I'm surprised that my algorithm isn't more fucked up whenever. But I don't go on anything now.
Mine's changes back and forward. Like sometimes it'll just be darts, and then other times it'll be like fucking just mad shit. Or and then it'll be inspirational fucking things. You're like, you're not fucking who's carrying the boats? Like, yes, let's fucking go.
Did you see that they've done a study? I know they do a lot of studies about the DMT and shit. But remember, did we talk about this on the last show? About them recording the brain after death.
Yeah.
So
You said it was 30 seconds. I
90
seen a thing, it
seconds.
was a fucking 7 minutes or something. On TikTok, I seen a thing that said like it was 7 minutes it lit up for.
well, I read something. I no, but that might be something different. The guy that they studied, whatever the parameters was that they were looking for, they only studied 90 seconds after death to see what it was. But there's another group of scientists. Then this might be what it is. Afterwards, have done something, and they've shown that the moment of death, your brain explodes DMT out of the pineal gland.
I will,
And
and
they
then
think
yeah,
that
like,
whenever people say, "Oh yes, you're being journeyed to heaven,"
yeah.
they think that then
That was
that's-
in the DMT, the Spirit Molecule, Joe Rogan documentary from years ago. It
Yeah.
talked about that. So
But that's that. Now these scientists are saying this is where you're meeting the journeyman. This we will 100% back this now and say that's what it is. Once you die, because your brain's still active, even though you're dead, and it's giving you this big hit of DMT. That's what the heaven experience. Or this
what
is
would you like it to be after?
honestly.
Aye.
I would just like to be. It sounds weird what I think death is. So I
Because
think
to
that
me, I don't like. I don't like change a lot. I would like it to just be this. Do you know what I mean? That's the way I think. I'm content with this. So
see,
why couldn't it be
I
like
think that this is kind of like in a games lobby where you're waiting to join the fucking thing, and all your actions based on this will decide on
what level of game
your
you get into?
experience points whenever you fucking die. But I think my belief is that
That would be cool.
we're
Like
all energy. So when you die, your energy is just fucked off out into the universe. You just make up cosmic dust, and we will then be part of the cosmos. And if people are
but
able
then
to
is
say
this
you can pull,
consciousness? Is your
well,
consciousness
that's what I'm
still
going to get
there?
to. So whenever people are able to say, "Oh, well, you're able to tap into this potential knowledge of, oh, well, how did he know this?" or this vast fucking universe of knowledge, you and your experiences of life then become part of this universal fucking information highway where people are able to
Pull out from your
pull
experiences.
information from.
Imagine just hearing me and you're here, get her booked. Go ahead, get. Nah, but no.
Here, I
See
get
out there, we were
diabetes.
talking about that telepathy tapes.
Yeah.
Like that, like if they're the more I listen to
Sorry.
people on
Before we even get into this one, I let you summarize this so you can sound like the fucking crazy bastard because I'm on you with this.
right, so telepathy tapes is basically non-verbal. People who have like autism and all are non-verbal, or people who are in like wheelchairs and all are non-verbal.
Yeah.
There's sort of agreeing now that these people can read your mind, or they can hear what you're thinking.
Mhm.
And yes, it sounds mad, but there seems to be a hell of a lot of evidence.
But
Like I
that's
listened to that podcast with Rogan. There's a documentary coming out about it. But I also know people who have kids who are nonverbal have said it's like we can't read my mind. You
but
know what I
Nicole
mean?
would say this. Because obviously she's worked in childcare for many, many, many years, and she's worked with kids of all different degrees of learning
Yeah.
difficulties, and it's not reading minds, but she'll be like, you just know that that kid knew something was going to happen, or
Yeah.
like there's just something that you can tell.
My ma's dog Mitzi used to be able to tell my blood sugar was going low
Aye, but
an hour before it happened. Like
that's
so,
because they can.
see in the middle of the night, she would have went in and she would have barked at the side of my bed.
That's like a service animal, or whenever like
I
they
bet
know
she,
you're going to have fits and shit like
but
that.
she
There,
wasn't like it was just a fucking dog. You know what I mean? It
yeah.
just worked it out. So that's telepathy.
Mhm.
But right, also this here. So the thing that got me going, is this real? Is this not? The thing that really made me go, this seems real, is they had kids who are non-verbal on one side of the room and they had the parents on the other side of the room, and the parents had a picture in front of them, and then the kids wrote down what was on the picture,
Yeah.
and they were like 100% accurate. In fact, the kids were actually able to explain what the picture was better than the parents thought it was.
Yeah.
So there was one that the parent in its head thought it was splattered paint or something, and the kid corrected it by saying it was raindrops.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's fucking nuts. Like
See the way they were talking about they go to a place called the Hill, and they all go and
I
meet each
heard
other.
that on the
That
Rogan podcast.
that would be a better
But
way to
that's all.
explain what I'm talking about. Like you can pull stuff from an information highway. If these kids are all able to go and mentally meet each other in this random fucking brain space,
What was it they said it was? It was like a hill. Why do you call it a hill? It's a hill of
a
thoughts.
hell of thoughts. And
That's
there's
amazing. Like
someone that will only let you in if you're pure of heart. And it's like you're not coming in here to fucking destroy this on
they
us.
wouldn't let me in then. I'm a wee dick.
I'm not. I'm a goob soul. But
No,
so
I'm a nice soul, but I'm a dickhead. Like I can be
no,
a fucker.
you no. When it all fucking matters, mate, you are
You
definitely the
know,
man.
that's it. I fucking Dave texted me last night, like 10:30 or something. Mate, I need your help. I think I'm dying. And I phoned her. I was like, what the fuck's up? And he was like, oh, no, it was just a test where everyone was testing their mates to see. And I was the quickest to phone back.
No, you were straight on as soon as I sent that. I was like, right, well, we'll see here.
But see if he had said, here, mate, will you do this here for us? So
Oh
the
yeah,
red
no.
man, I mean, I'll do that tomorrow. And then replied in my head.
But I wasn't just being a dick. The whole point was that I was saying that Nicole never answers my messages or calls because she never has her phone on, and Victoria gets pissed off because Nicole doesn't. It's like, look, it's different treatment. It's like my whole life is spent either waiting on a message from Sergey or waiting on a message from Nicole that's never going to come because they both never respond. But in turn, if I was in a sticky situation, Sergey's the one I'm going to, not Nicole, because I know he will come back to me. And I was like, wait, do you say? We'll all do a wee fucking test here, and bang, straight away. But as you say, if I was like, here, mate, fucking, can you let me
So
know
you
by
send me
tomorrow?
over a sample?
Yeah.
I'd have went, yes, in my head I'd have went,
No, you'll text me about 3 hours later.
go, I mean, I'll send it, or I'll do it tomorrow.
Even for Sundays, you fucking drive me mad doing this. I'll text you on a Saturday being like, oh, we on for tomorrow, mate? Let me know what time. And then you'll
I
not
know, but
text me.
see, to be fair, you text late sometimes,
No, but
and I'm sleeping.
It doesn't matter when I text, though. You will then just text me the next day and be like, I come over now. I was like, man, I'm not prepared for a come over now. I've got to walk the dog. I've got to fucking pack my bag. I've got to do shit before I can just come over now.
That's what I mean.
I come over now. I give you fucking 12 hours to tell me a time.
Come over any time now.
And then I arrive and you're like, oh, I'm just getting in the bathroom. Like, what the fuck were you doing?
I don't get a bathroom. I've got a shower now, so it's quicker. But no, that's
But no, when the chips are down, mate, you are the man.
It's the same with like, see her, mate. I told you last night. Like, it's like fucking 300-400 messages she hasn't read on her phone. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know how there's 300 people messaging you.
But it's probably an accumulation of many months of messages.
Years, mate.
That's not.
Since the first day she got her iPhone.
It's like, what's the point in updating your phone? Oh, go to the camera. By your memory.
It's madness, mate. It's fucking insane. Don't get me wrong. Like, that's why I mute everything. Do you know what I mean? You get me on iMessage, you'll get me right away, or text message.
I text you because I know it's the only form. No one will text you anymore. And I think you won't mute it because you know if you get a text message, it's from me.
I don't get text messages. We get loads of WhatsApps and fucking Facebook ones. They're like,
I see whenever you send me a WhatsApp and all, and then I'm like, where did he message me? He definitely did, didn't he? And then like,
I mostly message on WhatsApp, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I don't read them.
If I message
if you message me on WhatsApp, I'm not reading it.
I'll message you on text, but if you message me first, it'll come through WhatsApp. Like, you won't text me first, you will WhatsApp me.
Yep.
But I need to get through your silence barrier, so I text you.
But my WhatsApp's muted, so if you WhatsApp me, it's just a lucky draw. See if you're in the top. If you're in the top 4 messages, you'll get a reply.
If not, I will. Maybe one day.
One day in the next, and then I'll text you back a week later. Some people, not you, like, I'll text you back more often than that, but some people I text back a week later as if, like, just replying, like, I mean, I 100% will do that. And they're like, that was a fucking week ago. You want to go out on Saturday night? This is on the Monday, and then next Saturday, I'm like, I mate, I'll go.
Like, oh, mate, that was 3 weeks ago.
Fuck's sake.
Shit, was it? Fucking hell, mate, time flies whenever you're busy like that.
Time flies when you're having fun. Kid, don't phone me. Either phone me or text me.
I hate phoning now.
I made sure that before.
We've discussed this before, not on this, but we both know that we are a texter. We're not phone people.
I'll only phone you if I can't be annoyed texting you.
You only phone me when you've got good news.
Yeah.
Like, any time that my phone says surging, I'm like, oh, something good's about to happen. Mm-hmm. Like, you never phone me just for a random question. I would phone you sometimes to save myself a text. If I need, like, oh, here, see if I'm doing this on a tune, can you explain if this is going to fuck up your job? But that would be it. Whereas you always just phone for good news.
That's it. I just speak to people when I see them. I have a good memory, and, like, say I wanted to say something to someone, or you or Jordan or something, I'll not just ask him then and there. I'll just go, I'll see him this week sometime.
Yeah.
I'll just ask him then. And then I always do, and then it's like, save the whole fucking messing about.
That's it. There's no point in fucking back and forward on messages.
I know. We only do it with tunes. Change this, change that.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Change that, change this. Boom, boom, boom.
And even that, I'll send it to you on Facebook.
You'll send me
and then I'll text you and be like, I've sent you a tune because I know it needs to get through the silence. If you're getting music, it's a double text.
It's like a fucking moat around a castle. There's only one way in. That's the text message.
But
I'm letting everyone who listens to us know how to get there.
You're gonna have to up the security.
Block everyone bar you.
Fuck's sake, that's my one avenue. You fucking closed off now. Get here. I'll fucking get them pigeons from next door. I'll turn them into carrier pigeons. Deliver this fucking tune to Sergi.
No, mate, that's mad. Mate, see, just over 100 years ago, World War I, they were still using carrier pigeons to get fucking. Like, that's nuts. The Germans used to shoot all the pigeons out of the sky because they knew it was a fucking.
Yeah.
There could be a message in one of them. The fucking there's still street hookers everywhere.
And imagine now sending letters to people by pigeon.
Now you send a text and they fucking drop a drone on you.
People go, oh, fuck me, the networks went down, I can't send a message. Like, oh, well, fucking tell that to your great grandparents.
Fucking carrier pigeons in a war.
people having to deliver. Do you know what always baffled me? Like, see, back in the day when you had proper when I say back in the day, we're going maybe 1500s here. Like when you had a messenger and you were in this kingdom over here, and you needed to send a message to this kingdom over here.
But
Some
they're
poor
as ambassadors, so you're not allowed to kill them.
aye, but
I
no, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, some poor cunt was strapped to a horse and said, "Go."
2 horses, mate. These had to bring like what do you call your man, the fucking robber? He had 2 horses, and so once one got tired, and he bounced on the other one and went.
Oh,
That's
aye.
how he was able to do so many miles a night.
But that's like, it's mental.
I know.
Like someone spent, oh yes, it will take me 6 weeks to deliver your
Dick,
letter.
Dick Turkington or something.
Ah, yeah.
Whatever it is. That's what he done. But I know you're right, mate. Fucking,
But now you can text someone fucking
I met,
Australia.
I
Like,
literally
done.
FaceTime someone in Australia right
Yeah.
now and go, here, mate, I think you need to fucking turn your EQ a wee bit up in the high end there.
It's mad.
Like, what the fuck?
But if you were to tell them that, like I have said to
You
you,
go, send a message to Australia even in World War One, which is just over 100 years
Yeah.
ago.
like I believe that we are living in an age where we're flat earthers. Not flat earthers, but like whenever society believed that the earth was flat, they knew everything, and then someone fucking sailed around it. Between opening the potential of the mind, if fucking quantum computing comes in and finds multi dimensions and all this shit, which would make it theoretical, the next 100 years, like as you said, if we went from carrier pigeons to WhatsApp messages, imagine now the potential. And once that quantum computing
And what
is,
do we use it for? It used to send messages about where the enemy was. Now we send pictures of our buttholes to people. It's fucking nuts, man.
here, mate, did you see this really?
Do you know
awful
porn is at the forefront of fucking evolution?
everything?
Everything, like,
Well, it's not porn, it's just sex.
like, hold on here a minute. I reckon if we put these videos on the internet, www.pornhub.com, we'll get more traffic than selling videos. How about that? And then, like, that's
Sure,
how videos ended up on the internet. And that's how YouTube was created, because fucking people were putting porn on the internet.
I'll not say their name, but there was a promoter from here, and we're going way, way, way back to whenever we were just wee ravers.
I wish I was a wee raver again.
They made all their money by so they made porn websites, but what they were doing was taking porn from other websites, putting it onto this site, and then they were selling these websites off as their own porn websites, and made a fucking fortune on it, and then started doing hardstyle nights and sniffing methadone.
I know you're on about.
Yeah.
Yep.
But like,
I sniffed methadone with that person a few times. Fuck's sake.
but it's mad, like,
We were growing some amount of plants.
and then fucking, but like that again, sell a load of fake porn sites, make a load of money, and if their head didn't fall off and they didn't love partying as much,
They could have.
that the capital that they had at the time as well here, when like they were doing some big fucking nights, like there was
big events.
Unfortunately more was going up the nose than was going into the pocket, because once it came in, it was going there, and then it all fell by the
they were
wayside.
going for fucking. They were running an event and still going on the Wednesday.
Yeah. Like
fucking DJs were staying behind for fucking Holland to party with them the Wednesday.
But the idea was sound. Like as daft as it is, sell porn websites, make yourself a bit of capital, and then go and do whatever the fuck you want. Do the thing you actually want to do, and you're not
fuck you money.
Yeah, pretty much. And then he fucked himself.
And back end too, mate. No matter what you've done, no matter what, like you could have put Kid Chaos anywhere in this city twice a week, and you'd have filled it. Like the Beach Club was always full, Precious was always full, M Club was always full, Bar 7 was always full, Buddha was always full, fucking anywhere in the town was full.
Mm-hmm.
Like back then, you could. There was too many people.
But there's nowhere now. Even Felty's demolished now, so
Felty's gone. Thompson's the only one still
Honey
going.
and Thompson's.
Well, there's some wee back. I don't know.
Sports club now.
There's ones. What is that? There one. No, the one we went to play one night and then it was fucking dead and we went home.
Oh no, but that doesn't really count.
That's still there. Like,
it's not. That's gone. Lux.
No.
Besides that, where Steph Kepton was.
That's
all.
That's all. They're still doing them hard tackle nights, isn't it? The cinema's away. The cinema wasn't. That building was at the back.
Right, I thought that was.
What do you call that?
It was Lux.
Wasn't Lux, mate. It was fucking.
It's been so many things. It was to me. It was just the sidebar, Steph Kepton.
Stiff kitten what it was, but it wasn't what it was called when we done it. Can't remember, but it's still there. That's what we're doing them like fucking 360 raves.
I thought that was
As I'm saying it, like Ethan Mitchell and all them are doing stuff around that neck of woods.
yeah. But it's good. It's good to see that.
There is a wee subsack of
Yeah.
stuff happening, but it's not. It's like it's not ones where you could put like fucking D Block and Estefan in.
Yeah.
There's not them sort of numbers there, but there's numbers where you could, you're getting 200, 300 to go. Like,
and obviously you've still got the bot and stuff as well, but the bot is a multi-purpose space. Like it has a nightclub, but it is also a sports bar and a pool hall and a place for all the students to go. There's nowhere that is just a nightclub.
Where everyone gets excited to go, bar a Telegraph.
It's
like what the Telegraph is. You know what you mean? Where back in the day, you were excited to go to Bar 7 because you knew Bar 7 was going to be a banging.
And when you rinsed the town, you could have went to Kelly's, or you could have went to the Coach, or what was the other one in Banbridge that we never went to because it was like R&B pop music.
Fucking the Belmont.
The Belmont.
Yeah.
But that was just because of your musical taste. But again, anybody, I knew a lot of people who would have went to the Belmont. So like, but it's just everything's gone. And then you're like, oh well, why is there no rave culture here anymore? It's like, well, you live in warehouses, but it's more poser warehouses now to sort of be like, oh look, I was here, I was at the Telegraph building, yo.
I know. Well, on that bombshell, wrap her up, Dave.
Fuck. Yes.
Make hardstyle great again.
Thank you all for joining us. We are back.
We are back with a bang,
and we will catch us next week.
Peace.
Laters.